Hi, I'm Jenelle Grabowicz with the Haven Group, and I think one of the most important questions I ask people that are just starting their home search is, has anyone taken the time to sit down and review the home buying process with you? The first step is finding an agent that you feel comfortable working with. Not all agents are created equal, so it's important to ask questions and feel free to ask, what is their experience? What kind of training has your agent had? How many homes do they close a year? Do they work more with buyers or sellers? These are all great questions as you're interviewing a potential agent to help you through the home buying process. The second step is getting your pre-approval. So your pre-approval is a very important part of the process. It is working with the lender to find out what your budget and limits are. So that way, when we show you a home, you know any home that we show you, you're pre-approved for. If you fall in love with that home, you can buy it. Once you have your pre-approval letter, we'll start taking a look at homes. We'll work together on your search to see what's most important to you, what are your absolute must-haves and your absolutely nots, and that'll help us filter out and find the homes that are the right potential fit for you. As we tour the homes, it's important to be careful of what you say. In today's day and age, we're never sure where those cameras are, and we don't want to insult a seller because as a buyer, it's an emotional purchase. As a seller, it can be an emotional sale as well. So we don't want to risk your chances getting a home that you love because we're laughing about the shag carpeting. Now, you can give me your honest feedback because it's not my house. I have no emotional attachment to it. Tell me the good, the bad, the ugly. If it's something we can overlook, like carpeting or wallpaper, great. If it's something that really can't be changed, like location or sometimes floor plan, that's amazing feedback that will help me narrow down our search and not waste your time. We'll spend our time looking at houses that more closely match what you're looking for. Once you find the home that you love, it's time to write the offer. The offer consists not only of the purchase price, but other considerations like what will be included with the home, the escrow deposit, how long they have to accept and negotiate out the offer, what is our closing date, and any concessions that we may be asking for. Once we have negotiated out the offer and we have an executed contract, the next step is making sure the escrow deposit is to the title company within 3 business days. Now, the escrow deposit is deposited with the title company and held until closing. At closing, those funds are credited back to you. There's a few different ways we protect your escrow deposit throughout the transaction. So let's take a look at those. The first thing is your inspection period. Your inspection period is negotiated into your initial contract, and that sets the stage whether it's a 5, 7, 10-day inspection period. So if we leave that blank, it defaults to 15. And we typically don't want to do that to present the best offer. We like to keep it between 5 to 7 days for the inspection period, unless there are septic system or well tests that need to be done. Then we'll extend to 10 days. During the home inspection, we're going to look for major repairs, things that are large ticket items that are costly. So we really want to focus on the AC, plumbing, electrical, structural, roof, those major items. Now, the good news is, even if we find any of those items, those are all items that can be negotiated out. It doesn't mean that the home you love is out of the picture. Home inspections can run anywhere from $400 to $1,200 depending on what home inspections are needed for that property. At the high end, we're including well testing, septic testing, on top of your regular home and termite inspections. After the inspection period is done, up next, the lender will order the appraisal. The appraisal runs about $600 plus and is paid for out of pocket directly to the lender, just like our home inspection will be paid directly to the home inspector at the time the service is rendered. The great thing about an appraisal is that you're not going to overpay for a property. Now, if an appraisal comes in above value, you've paid for that appraisal. I'm going to give you a high five and let you know you have instant equity, but I do not reach back out to the seller and disclose that. We don't need any extra hiccups before closing or second thoughts or anyone dragging their feet. If it comes in at value, great, we're moving forward. And the third possibility is if it comes in under value. If it comes in under value, we'll go back and we'll negotiate with the seller. Once we're past inspections and appraisal, the lender will reach out to you for final items they need for your clear to close. Once we have the clear to close, we'll be on our way to the closing table. At closing, there's going to be a stack of paperwork and there'll be a lot of signing. We will be there with you, so you won't be alone, and we'll hand you the keys to your brand new home. Another very important piece, maybe the most important piece of information that we covered during a buyer consult is our current market data. So I can't add that into this video because it changes and is hyper local. It can be local not just to a specific city, but we see different data in different neighborhoods in the same city. And it changes from month to month, if not week to week. So your agent will go over with you current days on market, all the different stats, sales price to list price, how many homes are currently on the market. All of that information is going to factor into the strategy you use when placing your offer and putting your best foot forward. We look forward to helping you. And if you have any questions, please reach out.